Hi everyone, this is Nena from Angelic Echoes. Welcome to my channel. We are going to tap in now with the energy for the divine masculine feminine in the journey for your twin flame connection, and on this wonderful Thursday. So we are obviously in the energy of the full moon already, and the 3 decks of cards I'm bringing in is the Gateway Oracle cards, this is the Moonology Oracle cards, and this is the Moonology Messages Oracle. Okay, so thank you, angels. What do we need to know? And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at angelic.echoes.x@gmail.com. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. And yes, I would be very grateful to you. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the energy for the divine masculine on this wonderful Thursday? What do we need to know about the divine feminines? Thank you, angels, for this wonderful Thursday and the journey. Thank you, angels. And what do we need to know for the divine masculines with this full moon energy? Divine feminine with the full moon energy. Thank you, angels. And the journey with the full moon energy. What do we need to know about the divine masculines for this wonderful Thursday, and the divine feminines for this full moon energy? Thank you, angels. And the journey. Thank you. Okay, so we've got many cards here, and let's see what we need to know. So let's start with the masculines, the feminine, and then we'll go to the journey. So we've got you healing the past. So I step into my future with strength and clarity. So I feel the divine masculines are currently healing the past, and this very much resonates with the video I've posted on Tuesday as well. The divine masculines are currently going through a healing. They're healing a lot of the things that they've experienced in the past. They're learning that they are good enough as well. Okay, so I feel part of what the healing is learning that they are worthy and good enough of whatever they desire. And if anyone has made them feel that they're not good enough in the past, this is what they're actually working on and healing right now. And this full moon energies, I feel, is accelerating that. It's helping them to release the past, to feel worthy and good enough to be able to go for what they want. And yeah, they're embracing uncertainty. So there is uncertainty, and uncertainty around how will the divine feminine react, even though the divine feminine will embrace the connection and the divine masculine. But this is about them also learning to surrender. Okay, embracing the uncertainty of what's to come, but learning that they are good enough in the process and healing the past. So even though they don't know how things are going to unfold, they're having faith and trust, and they trust in the process is what I'm connecting with here. So they are embracing the uncertainty and are learning that they're good enough to go for what they want, even though they don't know how things will unfold. This is what they're learning. They're learning to surrender. That's what I'm connecting with. So this is the current energy of your divine masculine or the divine masculine collective, where they're healing that they are good enough, and they're learning to embrace the uncertainty and still go for what they want. Okay, so the energy of the divine feminine is about following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. So you as the divine feminine, in your divine feminine energy, are probably feeling like more confident. You're following your bliss. You're doing what makes your heart sing, what brings joy and happiness to you. And you're being guided to continue to follow your bliss if you're not doing that already. Follow your bliss and do things that uplift you. Maybe listen to music, because music is very healing as well. That's what I'm also connecting with here. Spend a lot of time outdoors. Be playful and joyful in who you are, and connect with your inner child. And find joy in everything that you do, okay? And you've got your balanced spirituality and practicality. And I feel this is about knowing that, yes, you can rely on the divine for guidance, for help, but you also have to do the necessary work and take action and be responsible for that, which is the practicality part of it. It's not like, magic can happen, but you also have to play your part as the divine feminine. So this is about finding balance between spirituality and practicality from that perspective, but also about finding balance between your 3D world and your spiritual endeavors. You're still here as a light worker. You still have earthly things to do, and yet you need to connect with the divine as well. So find balance in both, because it's important that you do that, okay? And you've got your surrender to the divine. Again, this is about surrendering, trusting, surrendering, go with the flow, allow things to unfold. And this is what you've been guided to do. This is what this full moon energy is bringing in. And there could be shadow work coming up for healing for you as a divine feminine. And the whole point of this is, again, so that you can follow your bliss. So there could be some triggers coming up for healing that you need to overcome. And this full moon could bring that up. But you've been guided that no matter what happens, if you are being triggered, you've been guided to surrender to the divine, and you balance spirituality and practicality in terms of your connection to source, trusting in divine magic and miracles, but also doing the work and taking the necessary action and playing your part in the 3D world as well, and finding balance between the two. Also balancing your responsibility between your human 3D world, as well as, again, your connection to your higher self source and the divine as well. So this is the energy. So I do feel there could be triggers coming up for healing, but either way, you've been guided to follow your bliss. So I do feel for some of you, you could be in this energy where you are following your bliss and you're happy. And for some of you, there could be some shadow work coming up for healing. But either way, you've been guided to surrender to the divine and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. For the journey, you've got your exceeding expectations. So your journey is definitely moving better than you think it is. Even if you can't see what's happening, the angels are definitely giving, this is like a performance rating of exceeded expectations. I saw into excellence, and I feel both you and your twin are learning to find your power and to exceed expectations in terms of what you think you can overcome and what you have overcome, or where you felt that you can't do something, you have actually exceeded expectations in overcoming any obstacles or challenges that you thought you maybe could not overcome. So this is, I feel like the angels are applauding you that you have exceeded expectations, you've overcome many things. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve recognition and reward for it, because you are becoming the best version of yourself, and you're stepping into your power, both divine masculine and feminine, and it's something to recognize and be proud of, okay? And yeah, because you are both are learning to surrender and let go, to be in the ebb and flow of life. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. So this is what you're learning. And the more you do that, the more things will also miraculously change as well. You've been guided to take time to breathe out. So you could also be feeling like you're going through a hectic week, or you could be feeling anxious and worried or stressed out. And you've been guided to take time out to breathe, take time out to rejuvenate, take time out maybe for a vacation, breathe, go outdoors. But the more you surrender and let go, things will unfold magically as well. And then, you will be able to breathe as well, because there's a new romantic cycle beginning. So definitely something new is starting, the new romantic cycle starting, which is going to bring about communication. So I feel like this full moon is also helping for both twins to surrender, for a new beginning to come in romantically, and for communication to be restored, because you both are finding the strength in the separation, solitude, and silence to be able to actually communicate with clarity, peace, forgiveness, harmony, and understanding and maturity. That's what I'm connecting with here. So I definitely feel that surrendering is going to help to bring communication forward, because there is a new cycle starting and you're both gaining the strength in the silence. So let go, surrender, take time to breathe out, because you are both doing better than you actually think you are. When I say you both, I'm talking about you and your twin flame counterpart for the collective. I hope this reading helps. Have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. Take care. Namaste. Bye.